we're here with Hayden Bird after our unlucky 3-1 loss away from home at Chertsey. Today seemed like a game of two halves after we seemed to be a lot more energetic in the second, with Dave Tarpey scoring within 2 minutes. Why do you think this was, and what do you think of our general performance today?
I think the performance had positives, there's no question of that, but there was defining moments in the game which we didn't manage particularly well. We're disappointed with the nature of the goals, for example. I think all of the goals are preventable. If you're going to mark zonally, you've got to be very aggressive in the attacking of the ball. And in the first goal, actually it was a really good ball in. I thought they were excellent generally from their set plays, and it was a great ball in, got across the face of Jerry. And managed to score. So that was disappointing. Albeit, I'll take some responsibility for that as well. Jerry obviously isn't the biggest player, so he could put a bigger player in zone A. But the truth is, we are a little bit small at the moment. The second goal was avoidable. Disappointing decisions with the ball. Played ourselves into trouble. Resulted in a penalty. And the third goal, when we were really in the game. We'd scored, we changed the shape, we were on the front foot. I think that everybody is ready for us to equalise, and disappointingly, we didn't carry out our work on the training ground with a corner. As a consequence of that, we've become very open, and a needless penalty has been conceded again. So they're the disappointing things, but we have to understand that. As Dave Anderson said to me, he said, thank God I've got you 2 weeks into the rain rather than 2 months. And we played a very settled Chertsey side, who are a very good side. And I think I would analyse the game, Chloe, by saying they executed their idea of football better than we did today. And I get that, because, this is a Chertsey side that were 10 minutes away from the Premier Division last season. I think this Chertsey team are already a top 10 team in the Isthmian Premier Division. They're settled, we're new, we're bringing in new ideas, and the team looked as though it was in the early stages of their development today. So no big deals.
Yep. So recently you've brought in Harry Osborne, and Adam Allen has left us to go to Mersham alongside Aaron Good. What was the inspiration behind that? Did they just not fit your style of football? Was there something else to it?
Well, I think just with Adam and with Aaron, you've got to be fair to them. And, Peter wanted them. And I don't think it's fair to keep players unless I can look them in the eye and think that they're going to play. If selfishly you want to keep everybody. And as I said to Adam, and as I said to Aaron, selfishly I would love you to stay, but if I can't say you're going to play with the regularity that you want, it's not fair to deny them regular football. So we reluctantly let them leave to get that regular football, and as disappointed as we are to miss 2 really smashing lads, I think it's the fairest thing to do. With Harry, when you win games, you look for positives and you find them easily. When you lose games, you have to look a bit harder for the positives. There were positives today, and the biggest positive was Harry Osborne. And if I was to tell you that we've worked out in the dressing room that was his first game in a year and a half, first time he's set foot on a football pitch in a year and a half, I thought he was immense and the best player on the pitch by a country mile.
Yeah, so you've already mentioned how their goals were conceded. Especially, how do you think the defence played despite that, because of 2 of them being penalties that they couldn't directly help?
Well, I think when you come to places like this, Chloe, my idea is to defend with the ball. And when the ball is changing hands a little too easily, they can pin us back a little bit, which they did. For the majority of the game, there's probably not a lot in it. For the majority of the game, it's probably a bit scrappy. Probably that suited them more than us. But I don't really recall them having too many moments. It was just the defining moments that decided the result today, which is disappointing, but it's not the end of the world.
Yep, and finally we're back at home on Tuesday versus Kingstonians in the Velocity Cup as a team you know very well. What are your thoughts ahead of that?
it's a trophy that we want to win. The fact that we're playing Kingstonian doesn't mean anything, is the truth. People might suggest it will do, but it won't. It's more work. The game at Ashford for us is more important. Of course it's more important, but, and it's a big but, you know, Nick's brought me here to try to bring trophies here, so this is a trophy that we will try to win. We will take every competition seriously. There's no question of that. It'd be nice to see everybody at Kingstonian. Had a great time there, got many great memories there, had a superb relationship with the supporters, and it'll certainly be good to see them. But we're looking forward to the game, we're looking forward to learning from our mistakes today, and we're looking forward to returning to winning ways.
Yeah, thank you.
My pleasure, Chloe, thank you.